The millage revolt that was carried over from Monday.
All right, good morning. This is call number 2020-46760, and the answers are Laureano Elliott. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Lawrence Prince. The relationship is the mother.
And representing the state of Texas.
Sade Parker, Your Honor.
Okay, and we have a non-custodial parent, Christopher Matt Elliott, who's not present.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, he was served by under Rule 106. On April 13th at 2021 at 2:11 p.m. at 16755 Ella Boulevard, apartment 189 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not filed an answer, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, the state would like to call Lawrence Prince.
All right.
Miss Prince, who is Laureano Elliott?
My daughter,
How old is she?
3,
What is her birth date?
8/11/18.
And when she was born, do you remember Matthew Elliott coming to the hospital and signing an acknowledgement of paternity?
Yes,
And do you also remember signing that acknowledgement of paternity?
yes.
And what type of conservatorship are you requesting in this case?
Can you, I don't follow, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can hear me? I said, what type of conservatorship are you requesting in this case? Joint managing or sole managing?
Sole managing.
And why are you requesting sole managing conservatorship?
For better job opportunities to explore, and he hasn't really been present in her life at all.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry, I didn't understand that. Say that again, ma'am.
To explore job opportunities.
Wait a minute. That has nothing to do with conservatorship, ma'am.
yeah, Your Honor, she's confused between the geographic restriction in this. I'll go over it with her, no problem. Miss Prince, who takes Laureano to dental and doctor appointments now?
I do.
Has Mr. Elliott ever taken her to any dental and doctor's appointments?
No,
Does he know who her doctor and dentist is?
no,
Does he know whether she's enrolled in school?
no.
When was the last time he's contacted you in regards to the health and welfare of his child?
May of this year.
Oh, when? Sorry. When?
May. I'm sorry. Shh.
Okay.
And when was the last time he's spoken with Laureano?
May.
And do you have what type of communication do you guys have? Is it easy to communicate with him?
No.
Okay. And you're also requesting to be the person who determines the primary residence without regard to a geographic restriction, correct?
Correct.
And why don't you want a geographic restriction put in place?
To explore job opportunities, and he hasn't been present in the child's life at all.
Okay. And what type of possession and access are you requesting between Laureano and Mr. Elliott?
I'm sorry, it's breaking up. I can hear you sometimes and then.
Okay, what type of possession and access are you requesting between Mr. Elliott and Lariah? That means
Um,
visitation.
Visitation, being supervised.
Yeah. And go ahead. Are you talking or is that the baby? Sorry.
That's the baby. I'm so sorry.
Okay, and you're requesting that it be supervised through the Harris County Domestic Relations Office.
Yes.
And why are you requesting that the visits be supervised through the Domestic Relations Office?
Well, Mr. Elliott has been violent towards me in the past and also in front of the children. He has been to my home unannounced. He pushed me in the wall and also tried to kick open my door.
And did you have to call the police in that incident?
Yes.
And did you make a police report?
Yes.
Okay. And you understand that the child support, medical support, and the retroactive child support in this case are all based on the minimum wage presumption.
Yes.
You understand that child support in the amount of $217 per month, in the amount of $189 per month will be ordered beginning on January 1st of 2021.
Yes.
Okay. And how many other children does Mr. Elliott have?
Other one.
Okay. And how is your daughter currently covered for health insurance?
She has Medicaid.
Okay. And you understand that cash medical support in the amount of $57 per month will be ordered starting on January 1st of 2022.
Yes.
And did you and Mr. Elliott ever live together at any time after Lariah was born?
Yes.
And when did he move out?
April of last year.
Okay. So you're requesting retroactive child support from May 1st of 2020 through the present in the amount of $3,781 to be paid back at $100 per month beginning on January 1st of 2022.
Yes.
And are you also requesting that be responsible for 50% of all uncovered healthcare expenses?
Yes.
And does Mr. Elliott currently have access to your address and phone number?
Yes.
But you're requesting that your address and phone number not be disclosed in this order. Why?
Mr. Elliott has a criminal background and he's very violent. Like I said, he's been violent towards me and in front of the kids. He has tried to kick open my door. I had to call the police on him for him to get escorted out, and he has popped up in the past unannounced.
And are you currently at the address you're at currently? Are you planning on staying at that address, or do you have plans to move in the near future?
No, I'm not staying. I have 30 days to move.
Okay, and you don't want him to have access to your new address or phone?
No, ma'am.
Do you believe this order is in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
And are you requesting that the court approve this default order?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Prince, you're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. This is cause number 2013-22857 in the interest of Stanton Cross. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Demetria Washington, his mother.
All right, and representing the mother.
Carolyn Harper on behalf of Demetria Washington, Judge. Good
All
morning.
right, sir. Your name and your relationship to the child.
Ronnie Cross, father.
All right, and representing the state of Texas.
Kira Mitchell.
And what are we doing today, Ms. Mitchell?
Your Honor, Attorney Harper has filed a motion to compel in sanctions for discovery that was served on Mr. Cross, and so she wants to have a hearing on that.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Harper.
Good morning, Judge. Your Honor, on 8/31, we presented Mr. Cross with interrogatories that needs to be answered. We have not yet received answers to those interrogatories. They were e-served, and they were e-served to his proper email address, which he reached out to me about them, and I resent them to him. We still have not gotten them back. They were resent November 11th. We still don't have responses to the interrogatories, Your Honor. We're not able to properly proceed in the underlying modification without the financial discovery. And due to the multiple attempts to get the financial information and the delay that it's caused, we seek a motion to compel and discovery sanctions.
All right, Mr. Who is it? Mr. Cross, do you have anything to say as far as this goes?
Yeah, I asked. I didn't receive the one she said she sent in August, and the one that she said sent again in November. I got that one. I just didn't finish filling it out yet. But I asked. She said, I guess it's two different ones. I asked her because she rescinded. She said she will.
Are there more? Are these different discoveries?
No, Judge.
They're all the same.
No, Judge. They're the same. It's the same document. After filing the motion to compel, I heard from Mr. Cross, and I told him that he was e-served with them through the e-file system. And as a courtesy, I just emailed them to him. But it's the same document, Judge.
And when was the last time you sent them to him?
November 11th, sir.
All right, and so Mr. Cross, why have you not answered? You've had 3 weeks or so.
Well, I just started my job November the 1st, and I was in training. But with the one of them, I did fill out and I sent it. I don't know if it's the same exact thing. I'm not sure. But I did send one already. But I guess she was saying, I guess some things haven't been answered. I don't know, but I sent everything. So I don't know.
Your Honor, if I may, for background for the court, Mr. Cross did fill out a form for the OAG's office, but and I did explain that was not the same as the interrogatories that was served to him.
Okay, but you now have the interrogatories, sir. Is that correct, Mr. Cross?
I do have it now. That as of the November 11th, yes, I have that one, and I'm filling that out now.
And how long is that going to take you to fill out?
Well, I should maybe have it done by this weekend.
If I may,
Miss, yes.
the state is requesting that this be reset for January the 13th, if that is possible.
Is that agreeable with you, Ms. Harper?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Harper, you want him to produce these documents at your office?
You can email them to me, Judge. Or they could be
Okay.
brought to my office, but
By
like I
email?
said, yes.
You have the email, Mr. Cross?
Miss Cheryl, I think it's in the e-file, correct?
Yes, Mr. Cross, and I can just give it to you again for clarity. And it's S as in Sam, HERLY, N as in Nancy, at CHARGOISHARPER.com.
Got it.
What is the reset date again, Ms. Mitchell?
January the 13th, 2022.
All right, Mr. Cross, I'm ordering you to produce the documents numbers 1 through 7 in the offices of Attorney Sherilyn Harper by email, not later than December 15th, 2021. You understand that, sir?
Sure, I do.
All right, the case is reset to January 13th, 2022. Mr. Cross, if you do not produce those answers and documents by that time, you may be sanctioned even to the extent of having to pay for her attorney's fees and so forth. So I would suggest to you that you get all that information together and submit it to Ms. Harper by email as soon as possible. Certainly don't wait until the 15th of December. You said you could maybe have it by this weekend, so let's do it if you can early next week sometime. Understood?
No problem. We'll get on it ASAP.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Harper?
No, Your Honor. Everything else we will take up at the 13th date.
All right. Thank you.